And Joe, there were key sticking points there, including state aid, not to mention liability for businesses, liability protection for businesses. What are we expecting now? Is this a final stretch? Can we get a package soon?
Well, that's the real question. But this is really the first significant move by the White House since Election Day on stimulus. We haven't really seen much movement from the Trump administration to try to break this impasse. So this is major in terms of, a proposal being, and a significant proposal being offered. The plan from the Treasury Secretary, which he says he has backing from the president for, and that he presented to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, includes stimulus checks, something that members of both sides of the aisle favor, and also the incoming President Joe Biden does as well. It would be $600 per qualifying adult with another $600 per child. That would come in place of that $300 a week temporary supplemental unemployment benefits that had been included in this bipartisan proposal. It also has $160 billion for aid to state and local authorities. Mitch McConnell is the one that's going to have to agree to come to the table. It looks like the Democrats are on board, or at least, initially on board with this package. He had earlier floated, just yesterday, had floated the idea of setting aside the two toughest elements in this aid package, discussing it later. The Democrats rejected that right away. And aide to McConnell has not said, the leader has so far doesn't have any comments about this current package. But liability protections had been a key priority for Mitch McConnell, and it looks like that is included in the package. So this is a serious package. It includes a lot of things that both sides want, and if they can get the Republicans in the Senate on board, it looks like it potentially could move. There's a lot of pressure to do some kind of deal as all these benefits start expiring.
Right. When it comes to the U.S. vaccination program, it seems like this is actually, one topic where the president-elect and the current president are on the same page about needing to get this rolled out.
Yeah, well, we're seeing Joe Biden come up with this, kind of catchy proposal, this catchy goal of getting 100 million doses of the coronavirus vaccine distributed in the first 100 days of his administration, which, of course, starts January 20th. That is an ambitious goal. We don't have a lot of details on how he'd do that. He did say that getting vaccines to most Americans would be costly, and he's calling on Congress to designate some funding to try to make that happen. Anthony Fauci, who is the top infectious disease expert in the U.S. and will continue in that role in the Biden administration, has said he thinks it's doable. He says it's ambitious, but it's doable. It's a goal that could happen. President Trump had earlier raised the possibility of invoking the Defense Production Act, which allows the president to require companies to go ahead and prioritize things for national security, like a vaccine. And it's unclear whether that would be something that a Biden administration would tap. But he is setting this ambitious goal, and Anthony Fauci says it is doable.
When it comes to that particular Astra-Oxford vaccine, though, there are some concerns regarding older people.
Yeah, that's right. This vaccine that's been developed by AstraZeneca and with Oxford University, they're saying that they're seeing protection against severe COVID-19 in a peer-reviewed study, though there are some concerns about older adults. Because older adults were recruited to studies later than the younger ones, they're not sure that it can work in the same way. The vaccine's efficacy couldn't be assessed in that older age group because there weren't enough infections. They came to that study later. So it's not saying at this point that there's potentially a problem with it for older adults. They're just saying they do not have the same results that they do for younger people.